Hello, teacher. Our group is the fourth group, so our topic is about lexical meaning. Chapter 1 Words as Meaningful Units. Our group has 4 people, so we will divide this into 4 main parts. First, Han will talk about words. Second, Tuan will talk about forms and expressions. Third, Dương Trang will talk about homonymy and polysemy, synonymy and antonymy. Finally, Tung Chi will talk about full words and empty words. First, we will find words. So, what is words? Words is the smallest unit of language that carries meaning and can function independently in communication. Words are essential for constructing sentences and express ideas. So we will move to the rows of words in sentences. We will divide it into 3 rows. First is about convey meaning. It usually have content words. Second, we will talk about show grammatical relationships like function words. And finally, build sentences and paragraphs. Next, we will move to word categories. We will divide it into 4 main parts. First is about nouns. Second is about verbs. Third is about adjectives. And fourth, finally, is about adverbs. First, we will talk about nouns. It usually talk about person, place, things, or idea. When we talk about person, we will have an example for mother. When talk about thing, we will have example like book, and ideas is happiness. Second, we talk about verbs. So verb usually describe an actions or states like run, eat, or think. Third, we will talk about adjective. It usually used to describe nouns like beautiful, happy, or large. Finally, talk about adverbs. It usually used to describe verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs like, for example, like quickly, very, or often. The last part I want to introduce is we would have 3 things: single words, compound words, or phrase. First, we talk about single words. A single words usually have only one word, like book, run, or happy. Second, we talk about compound words. It usually have 2 words combined to form one, like toothpaste or basketball. Finally, we talk about phrase. Phrase is a group of words forming a unit of meaning like take care, make a decision. The next part is form and expression. We will have Duane will talk about this part.
Hello everyone, my name is Tu Anh. Today I'm responsible for presenting one section of our group project, and my topic is form and expression. In my part, I will explain 6 main points: rules, prefix, suffix, collocation, idiom, and fixed expression. I will also provide clear example for each point. First, let's talk about roots. Is the basic part of the word that carry the main meaning. If you remove the roots, the whole meaning disappears because the roots contain the semantic core of the word. I have an example to show this clearly. Let's look at the word unhappy. The root is happy, which express the main meaning. The prefix un only modifies the meaning by adding the idea of not. So unhappy means not happy. This example shows that without the rules, the meaning of the word cannot exist. Next, we have prefix. A prefix is added before the rules that change its meaning. Prefix often modify the meaning but do not change the word class. I also have an example for this point. Let's look at the word overcooked. The prefix over means too much. The root cook refers to the main action. When we combine them, overcook means the mean to cook something too much or at too high a temperature. This example helps us see how prefix can change the meaning of the word in the predictable way. Now let's move to suffix. A suffix is added after the root, and it often changes the word class, such as from an adjective to a noun. For example, consider the word unhappiness. The root is happy, which is an adjective. The suffix ness changes the adjective into a noun. So happiness means the state of being happy. This shows that suffix have a form new words with different grammatical functions. The fourth element is collocation. A collocation is a pair or group of words that naturally go together in English. Using correct collocation makes our language sound natural and fluent. I would like to give two examples. We say make a decision, not do a decision. We say take a break, not make a break. The example shows that collocation affects partnership. If we use the wrong verb, the expression sound unnatural and are incorrect. Next, let's look at idiom. Idioms are expressions whose meaning are figurative, not literal. You cannot understand an idiom simply by analyzing the individual word. I have an example to illustrate this. The idiom break the eye. The literal meaning is break frozen water. The figurative meaning is to start a conversation or make people feel more comfortable in a social situation. This example shows that idioms are culturally fixed and must be learned at whose illness. Finally, we have fixed expression. They are expressions that have a fixed structure and cannot be changed because the meaning is set in the language. For example, by the way, is used to introduce a new topic. Long time no see is an informal greeting used when we meet someone after a long time. We cannot change any word in this expression because doing so will make them incorrect. That concludes my section of the presentation. Now I would like to hand over to my teammate Dương Thị Tu Trang, who will continue with the next
Thank you,
part
Tuấn
of
Anh.
our
And now
project.
we would like to talk about homonymy, polysemy, synonymy, and antonymy. So because this part is difficult, I would like to speak both English and Vietnamese. The first is homonymies. Homonymies refer to words that are spelled or pronounced the same but have different and unrelated meanings. Homonymy là một từ đồng âm khác nghĩa, nghĩa là viết giống nhau hoặc phát âm giống nhau, nhưng ý nghĩa lại hoàn toàn khác nhau và không liên quan đến nhau. Chúng ta có thể nhìn vào ví dụ. For example, I deposited money in the bank and the children played near the river bank. Và trong câu này thì ở phần câu đầu tiên thì cái phần bank ở đây có nghĩa là ngân hàng, financial về tài chính. Còn phần thứ hai, near the river bank có nghĩa là những đứa trẻ đang chơi ở bờ sông. Cái phần này chúng ta có thể thấy được là hai từ này hoàn toàn giống nhau, nhưng tùy thuộc vào ngữ cảnh thì cái phần nghĩa lại khác nhau. Tiếp theo phần thứ hai, polysemy. Polysemy refer to a single word that has multiple related meanings. Có nghĩa là một từ đa nghĩa, tức là một từ có nhiều nghĩa nhưng cái nghĩa lại không liên quan đến nhau. Trong ví dụ chúng ta có hai câu là she is the head of the department and he hurt his head yesterday. Phần head đầu tiên có nghĩa là head of a company, head of department có nghĩa là người đứng đầu trong một công ty, một tòa nhà. Nhưng phần thứ hai, anh ấy bị đau cái đầu của anh ấy vào ngày hôm qua.
thì head ở đây lại là heart of a person, về phần bộ phận cơ thể, body. Tiếp theo chúng ta sẽ đến với synonyms. Synonyms refer to words that have similar or almost the same meanings, có nghĩa là từ đồng nghĩa nhưng những từ có nghĩa giống nhau hoặc gần giống nhau. Và phần này chúng ta có những ví dụ như sau, những cụm như là big hay là large có nghĩa là to lớn. Hai từ này viết khác nhau nhưng nghĩa giống nhau. Happy, joyful, hạnh phúc, vui vẻ. Fast and quick, nhanh chóng. Phần này khá dễ hiểu tại vì chúng ta có thể phân biệt luôn là hai từ. Về nghĩa thì hoàn toàn khác, và cách viết spelling thì hoàn toàn khác nhau, nhưng về nghĩa chúng ta lại dịch hoàn toàn giống nhau. Tiếp theo, phần cuối cùng chính là antonymy. Antonymy refer to words that have opposite meanings, nghĩa là hai từ trái nghĩa, có nghĩa hoàn toàn đối lập và hoàn toàn đối lập nằm trong câu. Về phần ví dụ, chúng ta sẽ có những ví dụ như sau. Hot and cold. Hot là nóng, cold là lạnh, hai nghĩa hoàn toàn đối ngược nhau. Happy vui vẻ and sad là buồn bã. Full là đầy đủ và empty là thiếu thốn. Và từ trái nghĩa thì có thể giúp thể hiện sự đối lập rõ ràng trong câu, giúp chúng ta để so sánh hai vật khác nhau. And finally is conclusions. Chúng ta phải kết luận được là homonyms, words that look or sound the same but have completely different meanings. And polysemy, a single word that has several related meanings. And synonymy, words with similar meanings. And antonymy, words with opposite meanings. Understanding these four types of word relationships helps you enhance our vocabulary and use English more accurately. Okay, next to Tung Chi.
Hello everybody, my name is Tung Chi. Now moving to my part, I would like to talk about the difference between full word and empty words. Full words are also called content words because they carry main meaning in a sentence. They include nouns, verbs, adjective, adverbs. For example, book, run, beautiful, quickly. So on the other hand, empty words are function words. They do not carry their main meaning but they are very important for grammar or structure purpose. They include pronoun, preposition, conjunction, article, auxiliary và verbs. For example, he, in, and they can. The next pioneer application in communication. For example, in the sentence, I am reading book. Reading book the words reading book are full words, while am is empty words. We leave both time of words because full words help us express main meaning clearly, and empty words help us from correct and natural sentences. Thank you for your attention. This is the end of our group presentation. We hope our explanation and example help you understand the topic more clearly.